Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Oh.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Wellness Global and the I Am the Brand Business Accelerator interview series. We are so excited to welcome you to I Am the Brand beginning on April 1st. We're going to be immersing ourselves together in this 90-day community of empowerment, and it's really going to charge up your business in your life, because the expert panel that we have that we're bringing in are so diverse and wonderful. And today I'm super excited for you to meet my friend Lisa Kanda. Welcome, Lisa.
Welcome. Thank you, Valerie. I'm so happy to be here.
We're so glad to have you. We were just chatting before we came on, and I'm really excited about what you're going to share today. And I know that the audience is going to get a lot of value in what you're sharing in the I Am the Brand Business Accelerator. But first, let's hear a little bit about who you are and, where you live, what you do. What do you do for fun? Tell us about you.
Awesome. Well, my name's Lisa Kanda. As you mentioned, my company is LK Advisors, and I live in the magical, beautiful city of Savannah, Georgia. Who would have thought, a Jersey girl. I'm originally from New Jersey. I moved here 7 years ago, mostly for lifestyle and warmer weather. But if you've never been here, I highly recommend it because I think it's magical and just beautiful the way it's laid out, the downtown area, the history. And you mentioned what I do for fun. Believe it or not, I have a second company and I do walking tours. I fell in love with the city so much and its history that I decided to start another company because, as entrepreneurs, we get to do that.
I love it. And so many women are multi-passionate. It's like, I'm doing this, I'm loving it. Why shouldn't I make some, revenue from this?
Yeah.
Why not, right?
That really was it. I mean, I would think I was the person you'd be looking at the monument and I'd say, and by the way, did you know this? And did you know that? And I'm like, I could make money doing this. But the reason I'm here and with you is more for my marketing company. So LK Advisors was founded over 15 years ago after many, many years in the corporate space. Had enough of the being told what to do and wanted to actually be more empowered to help other folks. I think, being of service is so important, especially from my values and the way I see how I want to contribute. And starting my own company allowed me to be more in control of that versus, you know, following the corporate route, which is not for everybody. And for those of us that are in this space who want to have impact, especially in the wellness and the spiritual and I think the giving space, it helps to have control of that, not in a bad way, but in an empowering way. So having started that business over that time frame, I jumped right into social media and using tech and whatever, because I'm an early adopter like that. So I really have a depth and breadth of how to use social media. I call myself a marketing strategist as well as a consultant. And then we're going to fast forward to 4 years ago when we know what happened. The world shut down. And I made a pivot then in my business again and went all in on LinkedIn. And mostly because, not only because I love tech and social media, but because everybody gravitated toward LinkedIn. LinkedIn just started booming with the pandemic and people having to stay home. And I had been using it already for all these years, but I thought, here's an opportunity I can help even more people by getting more specific in the platform. And then jump ahead a year to about a year ago, and AI came into the picture. And me being the early adopter and loving new things, I was able to marry the AI portion into how to really optimize using LinkedIn so that you can save time, be more efficient, and still get better results than if you're trying to do it without it. So in that sense, that's kind of where my world has evolved over all these years. And as an aside, I've helped so many entrepreneurs and folks with their optimization of their LinkedIn and really seeing results. I become the LinkedIn whisperer. And the reason, because it sounds like, does that make sense? It's because I really have a knack for helping folks who are not techie. AI, it can be kind of scary to folks if they don't know what it does and how it can help them. LinkedIn is a different platform, possibly for many of the audience who are going to be in this group, because they may not realize that, yes, they can get business on LinkedIn. And it is a good platform for that. And I just have this ability to make it simple and easy. And I listen. I have a lot of patience because I know it's tough. And I give you a lot of good tools and things that make it easier. I think that's it.
Yeah, you've mentioned a lot of shared values and that we have in this collaboration, that from being service oriented, most of us that are involved, that's it. It's we want to be in like a heart-based business. We want to be able to serve and feel like we're on our path and in our purpose, and also using our skills and talents to the maximum. But sometimes, being adept at social media and now especially AI, it can feel really intimidating and overwhelming. And then what happens when we're overwhelmed? We shut down and we don't do it at all, right? So that's where you come into the picture and can really lock arms with and aid people in feeling more comfortable and confident and empowered in doing that, especially on LinkedIn. And I'm so glad you're here because as we're doing this group in Facebook, a lot of the folks will be used to Facebook and maybe have that kind of fear or hesitancy about also moving into LinkedIn, but you can really empower us to have the courage to do that. So what kinds of things are you looking forward to in the accelerator as far as sharing with us about using LinkedIn and AI?
Right. So one of the, there are like basically three components that I think are the ones I get the most questions about or the most challenges. So I figured that's a great place to start. And when you're on LinkedIn, of course, your profile is your landing page. It's where everybody wants to go check you out. And an important piece of that profile is your headline. And so within the my guide, I will provide you with how to create the right headline so that you will shine in front of the right audience. And I'm going to give you the prompts to have AI help you do it. So I've become quite a prompt engineer, I will say. It's a craft over the time that I've been doing it, and I've been able to really modify some really great prompts. So I want to offer that to the group as one thing, so they'll get their headline done because that will help tremendously in the start of their profile. The second piece of my guide is going to be, even if you're not ready to start in your content development or you're dabbling, I know one area you can succeed in very quickly is in engagement. And people don't realize that if they'll just spend 10 or 15 minutes, even a week, engaging on LinkedIn with people that they want possibly to work with or collaborate with. And so I have some prompts that I'm using AI on how you can actually write engaging comments. And so you don't you can look at a piece of comment, put it in the AI. It's going to give you some examples of how you can respond to it. So you can be done literally in 10, 15 minutes and have responded to maybe 10 pieces of content, which was unheard of before. So I provide that as one of my pieces of content. And last but not least, people always ask me about time management. I don't have the time. And so I've created my own methodology. It's called the less is more method. And I'm going to give everyone my less is more worksheet, which gives you step by step what you need to do in 40 minutes a week to maintain your LinkedIn presence. And along with that, I'm going to provide my video course. So it's a video course with a worksheet that they'll get for that.
That's amazing. We are so grateful to you to jump in and just be so generous and kind to train us along on this LinkedIn AI journey. It's one of the technical pieces that is so necessary to growing a business. We have this dream, and like with the holistic professionals that I've worked with for over the past 6 years, hundreds of people, they come in, they love what they do, right? They love chiropractic, they love functional medicine, they love massage or aesthetics or whatever it is. And that's what they want to do. But when you're going into entrepreneurship and you're not working for someone else, you've got to give some attention to these other aspects. And what we aim to do here in this container is to help people feel at ease doing that. So it's not so daunting or overwhelming. So these tools that you're providing us in this training is so helpful for that. Thank you so much.
And I look forward to engaging with everyone within the group as well. I think, you've already got some of us in there who are communicating with each other that are a part of the team that are providing this. But I think once we have some of the folks who are going to be participating in there, then, when you see with the guides that I put up there, I want you to ask questions. I want you to tell me what you're struggling with so I can help you use it well, rather than just, I think what times happens was we get content or we get something like that, and we don't have anyone to follow up with and say, I got stuck. Can you help me work through this? And I think the fact that we're going to have this time frame where you'll be able to take that piece and say, okay, I tried this. Okay, it didn't work for me. Or what did I do that I could improve? You've got me there to help you with it.
I love it. Yes, it's so much connection and relationship building. And you alluded to it, that we're most of the experts are coming in and now in March, getting ready, getting our seats and everything, getting situated in the group, and we're getting to know each other, sharing information, and the collaborators are having virtual coffees together, and even creating some content together, that they're planning to create some content together collaboratively within the group. So the relationship piece to this, the community building piece, I truly believe we're going to all create some new relationships here with new friends and collaborators that are going to impact us for the rest of the year and beyond. I can see us doing things together as co-creators for years to come, because we're finding the right people that we vibe with. And this group is really attracting those specific value-based ideals. And
Totally agree. You've done a wonderful job, Valerie. You really
Thank you. It has been a work in progress, and I have talked to hundreds and hundreds of experts to find the right people for this container. So I'm really glad you're here, and we really want to encourage you, if you have not enrolled yet, to go ahead and do that today. Make sure you just go down. You can go to iamthebrand.info, or you can look below in the description of this video. If we're sharing pieces of this on social media, we're going to be sharing the links everywhere, and you have promo codes. So use Lisa's promo code. It's her last name, Kanda. Use that to get $88 off. You can come in at $111. Share with your friends, get them to come into it with you as well. If you have a fly girl, like a cheerleader in your business that's always cheering you on to keep going, have them come in alongside you too, because the breadth of knowledge and wisdom and relationship that's going to be here is going to be valuable for everybody, but especially for entrepreneurs, no matter where you're at in your journey there. So go ahead, go to iamthebrand.info, use Lisa's code Kanda, join us today, and put it on your calendar. Get ready to make the most of this next 90 days at the time that suits your schedule, and engage with Lisa and the other experts in there, as well as the other members. Find your tribe, people who are at the same place on their path as you are, so you can then grow your businesses together, because we're all about collaboration. We're all about building it together. There's enough pie for everybody to go around.
totally agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is a mindset of abundance for sure. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here with me today and for sharing a little bit about you. Now we all want to book a trip to Savannah. And we'll be sure to call you.
Absolutely. If you look up my name, and if you want to connect with me, that is my QR code that goes straight to my LinkedIn profile. So definitely connect with me on LinkedIn beforehand, and just say that you're a part of the group here, that I'm the brand, so that I know how to look for you. That would be awesome. I'd appreciate that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And everybody, we'll see you on April 1st inside the Facebook group, I Am the Brand Business Accelerator. And keep watching these great interviews and learning more about our expert contributors. It's a lot of fun. So have a great day. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Lucky, lucky, lucky me.